So anyway, what I did was I got on Amazon and I found this whole pack of stainless steel straws, and it's got a couple of straw cleaners with it, and I'll share the link with you down in the description and also in the comments. But these stainless steel straws, there's a bunch of them in here, and there's a lot of different sizes and shapes. So what I was going to do today, you know, it's not really mechanical, so it's not like I'm going to be showing you some kind of big mechanical feature, but today I thought I'd make a couple of drinks and show you how I'm going to use these straws, just a little bit of a demo, just to kind of show you the value of, you know, ordering this large pack of straws from Amazon. They come in a plastic bag, and I would unpackage them, but it's kind of flimsy plastic inside of here, and they were nice enough to stick it in this external bag. But you can see here, they come also in another plastic bag. It's kind of popped open because it's just kind of a, you know, a flimsy cheap plastic here. But I'm going to lay these out, wash them up, and we'll test them out here real quick. All right, here's a quick scan of everything that came in the package. You'll see the packaging here says stainless steel straws. And then we've got, looks like 4 straw cleaners here. And then we've got 4 of these kind of short straws with a curve. And then 4 of the long straws with a curve. And then we've got 4 straight long straws, and then we've got 4 straight short straws, and then we've got 2 what I think are milkshake straws. And the milkshake straws are kind of short, so looks like they're made for maybe a shorter version of the Yeti. But see, we've got the Yeti here, and it looks like you could use them with a you know, the large Yeti. So I guess it just depends on what kind of straw you want, how long you want your straw to be. But we see right here we've got these what I call milkshake straws, and those interest me because I'm going to make a milkshake and test them out. Okay, so here we are at the sink. Let's see, I got the straw cleaners, and I've got a straw here and straw cleaner, and all you're doing is shoving it in there, working it back and forth. So that's pretty much all there is to it. So you just run them in and out of there in case you get anything in there that you just, you know, stick into the sides or something. And then you can turn on your water and just rinse them off and rinse them out. Okay, so I've got a straw of each size out of the package. I've got one of the fat milkshake straws. I've got one of the short curved ones. I've got one of the long curved ones. And I've got one of the short straight ones and one of the short long ones. So hopefully I don't pull the shortest straw. Oops, I think I did. So now let's make up some drinks and see how these straws work. I've got my Ninja out here to make the milkshake with. I'm using Aldi's ice cream for the milkshake today. And this is Sunday Shop ice cream from Aldi's. This is the family size vanilla light ice cream. And I don't know if it contains any artificial sweeteners or anything, but it is a pretty good tasting light ice cream. And then I've also got Aldi's milk here, and you can't beat this. It's pretty cheap, but it's great quality. And this is Aldi's brand friendly farms. And some of you may recognize this. This is an ice cream scoop from Pampered Chef. And you know, it's got the liquid in the handle, and you know, it warms up from your the heat from your hand. It warms up that liquid and makes it scoop out a little bit easier with the warmth that gets down there in the scoop. All right, I think that's enough ice cream. So now we'll add some milk and we'll blend it up. And obviously you want to be careful with these blades. So we got us a good thick milkshake there. And just to show here, this lid on my bigger cup is definitely not going to be useful for one of these fat straws. So we're gonna go in without a lid on and take a drink. So I've got the fat straw here, got the milkshake. We'll give it a try. And seeing as how you can't see through the straw, you'll just have to take my word for it. But yes, I'm getting a lot of milkshake out of there. These straws are really good. It's icy cold right now. So kind of a neat thing, a little bit of a novelty, but also at the same time helps the environment. And it's something you can wash and reuse over and over, maybe forever. I'm assuming this straw will probably be around longer than we will. So pretty awesome. Okay, next up I'm going to put a Coke and a regular size Yeti, and then we'll test out the other straws. So I've got one of the shorter straws in here, and you can see it just barely kind of sticks over the top here, but it is plenty long enough. And right here we've got the lid. It fits right through the lid. And then you've got a nice little drink there that's pretty safe for the road. You don't have to worry so much about spillage, you know, if you hit bumps and stuff. It's pretty protected. And then you've got a nice straw to drink out of, so you know where you're getting your drink from. Nice controlled drink there. You know, sometimes when you're drinking coffee, if you take a drink and you hit a bump or something, you know, you kind of lose control of how much you're getting. Well, with the straw, you have a little more control over it. At least I think I do. Okay, now let's try out the long curved straw. Okay, and this is one of the long curved straws. It's touching bottom here. You can see it sticks out quite a bit further. And depending on what you like, maybe this is what you would want to use, I don't know. But you can see that it's just fine. You know, it fits right through the hole in the top of the Yeti. Works just great. And here we have one of the short straws. You can see here on a regular size Yeti, it looks about like it does whenever you're using a like a standard McDonald's cup or something. It's sticking out just about that much. It's sticking out about as much as you would want it to, I would think. So, and you'll see here on the bigger Yetis, this is the longer skinny straw. You can see it sticks out quite a bit on one of these too. But the nice feature is it fits through the hole. And here we have one of the longer straws on the smaller Yeti, and you can see it sticks out pretty far. And I don't think this is a good idea to use one this long. It might get in your way, but then again, you may have necessity for something like that. I don't know exactly what your reasoning would be, but this may be what you need. But for me, this is just a little bit too long, so I would be using this for maybe the bigger Yeti. One thing we all like to have as human beings is we like to have choice. It's nice to know that you do have a choice on how long of straw you use. And here's one of the long curved straws in a regular size Yeti. And you see it sticks out pretty far, but you know, it's not too crazy. The bend is nice because then it kind of comes right to your mouth. Works just great. And then we have the long curved straw. This is the longer one on a bigger sized Yeti. And you can see here, it's just perfect size for this. It sticks out just a little bit, and there's the curve. And as mentioned, you know, the curve goes right to your face. Teasing me with that milkshake to that little tiny hole. For the stainless steel straw review, obviously there's not a whole lot to see here, but I did get to show you a few of these straws. These fat ones are my favorite because I love milkshakes, and I'm able to make milkshakes and drink them out of a Yeti now. So I think that's pretty awesome, and it's pretty cool, literally. So I definitely suggest checking these out if you don't already have some of these. You know, I'll have a link, like I said, in the description and down in the comments so you can find these things and you'll be able to order them. But I love these stainless steel straws, and they come with straw cleaners as well, so you can wash them out real good. So, and You know, it's environmentally friendly. I know we're all a little eco-minded nowadays. I think these are really a great item, so I would suggest you get on there and check them out for yourself if you haven't already. If you enjoyed my video review today of these stainless steel straws, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell, and it'll remind you to come back whenever I post a new review video. I want to thank you so much for watching today, and God bless. I got to thinking about these straws, and I thought somebody probably invented these a long time ago, because back in the 70s you could have broken off a car antenna and easily bent it and stuck it in your McDonald's drink. Folks, I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and you'll be able to come back for future videos. Always remember to never lose focus and follow your dreams. God bless, and until we meet again.